Yo, what's up everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some great information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with Nintendo and how they could be making a lot more money on their mobile games, but they're actually asking their partners to tone down the microtransactions in their mobile titles. So this is something that you probably will never hear from most companies, but it's actually coming out from Nintendo here. So Nintendo has contracts with companies like DNA and Games who have helped out with their mobile efforts. And these games are making a ton of money for Nintendo. We've heard about Dragalia Lost, we've heard about Fire Emblem Heroes, but they could actually be making more money according to Nintendo's partners. So here is what Games had to say when it comes to the revenue and what they're doing. Quote, Nintendo is not interested in making a large amount of revenue from a single smartphone game. If we managed Dragalia Lost alone, we would have made a lot more. So yeah, they would basically throttled and squeezed out way more money from these mobile games if they were managing it. But Nintendo is actually stepping in and saying, yo, calm down with the microtransactions and the prices and making sure that you're not throttled in the game to where you can enjoy the game without spending like so much money like you see in other mobile games. We've seen what EA has done. We've seen what some of these other mobile developers have done with their games. It's like you have to pay in order to get any actual enjoyment out of some of the best games out there for mobile, at least. Best games. I mean, not best games overall, but just best games for mobile. And Dragalia Lost, from what I've played, Fire Emblem Heroes, from what I've played, seems very fair. It seems like you can play those games and not have to spend a large amount of your own money in order to have fun and enjoy the game. And it's worked out for them. Fire Emblem Heroes has done really well. I think that Dragalia Lost has done really well. But yes, if they ramped up the microtransactions and pretty much squeezed and throttled their fans when it comes to it, yeah, they probably could have made a lot more. But it's good to hear that Nintendo is at least trying to have a little bit of good faith or a little bit of goodwill towards the consumers out there, and they're not trying to throttle you with microtransactions in these mobile games. Now, obviously, it might be a little bit different when it comes to some of these ports that are coming over and they're full priced on the Nintendo Switch, but I guess that is videos that we've already talked about and stuff for like another day, right? So what do you guys think about what Nintendo's doing here with their mobile initiative and the microtransactions and toning those down for their mobile games? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys. You guys see I'm wearing a Sonic shirt, or is this an actual Sonic shirt? I'm pretty sure that this image that you guys are seeing, that is Sonic. This is real life Sonic. This is Sonic in as realistic form as possible. Apparently, this is a leaked image or render from the movie that's coming up. And I have to say, if this is it, this is somewhat of a problem, guys. Now, look, I had a live stream the other day where I talked about this, right? And we talked about how ugly that this Sonic looks, and some people came in and said, oh, it's not that bad. Then others said this is horrible. Others said that the person that made this should be fired. Others said that Sonic needs to be purchased by Nintendo so they can't have this atrocity show up on screen. And then I'm like, well, I mean, Nintendo did the Mario Bros 3 movie. You guys all know how that turned out, but that was a long time ago. I doubt that they would make the same mistake at this point, considering what we've gotten from them when it comes to like Detective Pikachu with the Pokemon. I mean, that actually looks pretty good in comparison to this, because at least the Pokemon actually look like the Pokemon, but just more realistic. They still have all the features and stuff that would make the Pokemon it, and they haven't really changed up anything. They just look more realistic. This actually changes the fundamental design of Sonic into a Sonic. This is definitely a Sonic at this point. And apparently this is a leaked image from the movie. Now, there could be some changes. There could be some stuff that they do, but this Sonic is not looking very good, guys. I don't feel so good. I do not feel so good, and I feel that there's definitely going to be a little bit of an issue if this is how Sonic looks in the final movie. Now, that doesn't mean that the movie can't be good. The movie can still be good, and that's not what I'm saying here. All I'm saying is that this is definitely an issue with the look of Sonic at this point, and I think a lot of fans are voicing that issue that they're having, but we'll have to wait and see if the movie itself is actually good. So what do you guys think about this potential leaked render or image of Sonic running? I mean, Sonic, it's Sonic. Sonic the movie. Sonic the movie. What is it going to be called? The new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Whatever the official name is. What do you guys think about this in the comment section below? All right, and moving on to the next topic here, it looks like we're going to be getting an announcement for the Alliance Alive HD Remaster on March 11th when it comes to the West. Now, this game was already announced in Japan. This is a 3DS game that's being ported over to the Nintendo Switch, the PC, and also the PlayStation 4. Now, what we don't know is if it's going to have a bigger overhaul on re-graphics and exactly how is it going to be. Is it going to be like a Rune Factory type of situation, or are they going to remake more of the models and textures? We have to wait and see what they're going to do, but it does seem like a Western announcement will be going down on March 11th. So this is something that Nippon Ichi Software, or NIS America, has set. So it does seem like they're going to announce this at the upcoming NIS America press event on March 11th, 2019. So maybe we could be even getting it this year, because they didn't announce much details or anything for the Japanese release to just say, hey, Alliance Alive HD Remaster is coming, but I think they want to show it off at this NIS America event. I know there was an NIS America event, I think it was last year, right around this time period, we did have an NIS America event where they showed off a lot of cool games on the Nintendo Switch, Lost Child, and also Fallen Legion. There was just a ton of games that they showed off for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and some on PC. So I think that's what we're gonna get here. The Alliance Alive HD Remaster and other announcements too. And I'm gonna live stream that because it was a ton of fun. So I'm looking forward to checking out what NIS America has to offer us. And I'm actually a big fan of the Alliance Alive. I played the demo back in the day. I played the heck out of the demo. I just kind of stopped playing 3DS, pretty much. That's what happened. I stopped playing 3DS around that time. It came out right before the Switch dropped in early 2017, so I think the demo came out before that. I'm not really sure, but either way, I remember playing the game quite a bit, and then I was like already wrapped up in the Switch, right? By January and everything, I was already wrapped up. I wasn't looking at my 3DS like that, so it just got kind of swept up in the hype of the Switch, and maybe that's why they're bringing it out at this point here. So we'll have to wait and see what is announced for the West and everything, and hopefully we get the first footage or first trailer, but I'm excited to see what they have to offer for us. So what do you guys think about the Alliance Alive HD Remaster and potentially being announced on March 11th at the NIS America show? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, guys, and we do have a warning to all of the collectors out there when it comes to the Persona Q2 limited edition. It will be low stock and it will not be restocked. Obviously, Atlas is done with the Nintendo 3DS. They didn't even want to put an English dub in this game for Persona Q2. So if you want to pick up this premium edition that comes with all of this cool stuff that you guys are seeing here, this little plushie and the art books and all that stuff, make sure you get it when you can. Get your pre-orders in, because once it's gone and will not be restocked at all. I actually picked up the Wildcard Edition the first time with Persona Q1, and I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't too bad of a price. Picked it up, had a lot of fun with it, with the game itself. Not really sure if I'm going to be picking up Persona Q2, just because I'm really hyped up and excited and waiting for what the next Persona is going to be with Persona 5R or Persona 5S on the Nintendo Switch. I've kind of moved on from the 3DS. So while it's a really cool package, I don't know if I'll be picking it up myself, but there's still going to be a lot of people, I think, here in the West that are going to want to play Persona Q2 and use Joker and use the newer characters in there, because Persona Q1 did do pretty well relatively for like the development budget and everything that that game actually had. Not a mainline Persona game. I think it did pretty good here in the West. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people that want to pick up this one here. So just make sure that you get yours pre-ordered or do what you need to secure it, because they're not going to be restocking it at all. Once they're gone, they're gone. So what do you guys think about the Persona Q2 limited edition? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the final topic here, Dragon Marked for Death. It's got a brand new version that is now available. Version 1.3.0 is a big one. There are a ton of changes here, guys. There are a lot of changes. They actually had a version 1.2.0 that was added, and then another one to 1.3.0, and it just fixed so many different things with the striker packs, with the system, the rewards, the amount of time that you have, adjusting difficulty levels, different balances on weapons. There is a ton of stuff. So I'll have a link in the description below if you want to see everything. Another thing that I also want to talk about is my Dragon Marked for Death review as well. Some of you guys were watching that and really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, I actually played Dragon Marked for Death and reviewed it on the channel as well. I'll have a link to that in the description below. And I actually had a lot of fun with the game, but there's definitely some flaws. Some of this stuff that's in this patch actually helped things out quite a bit when it comes to the experience and how much you get. time limits and things that I had a problem with. They do fix some of that stuff. Also, some of the issues with the buttons and the controls and kind of what's going on there and when you can actually equip things, like from the quest menus and the multiplayer. They actually fixed a number of different things. So I think it's a better game now at this point than it was back when I reviewed it. So I'll probably check it out again and maybe give like a little bit of an updated impression on there, because I couldn't even play multiplayer back when I played it. There was like nobody online playing multiplayer at that point. So maybe more people have picked it up and it's done a little bit better, so I can actually get a multiplayer match in, or maybe I can actually play with some people from the village here. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. So what do you guys think about Dragon Marked with Death? Have you guys tried out the patch at this point? Was this some pretty good stuff that they added in? Are you enjoying the game? Did you not enjoy it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.